In this video, I'm gonna show you how you can change your aim from something that's complete garbage to something that's just a tiny bit better. Oh! Even though there are already hundreds of guides out there that promise to improve your aim in a few days, most people are still stuck in gold, silver, bronze, or even iron because of their bad aim. That's why I made this video, to help you improve your aim in as little time as possible, so you can start to climb the ranks. Make sure to watch until the end of this video because I'm gonna give you everything you need to get better. From complete practice routines, to settings, to the absolute basics of aiming, so you'll know everything you need to become one of the best. We're gonna start with the foundation of your aim, which is your sensitivity. If you think your sensitivity is already in a good spot, feel free to skip ahead to the next part of the video. First of all, there is no sensitivity that works for everyone. The only important thing about your sensitivity is that you feel comfortable with it and that it's not such a low sensitivity that you don't have enough physical space to move your mouse around. It should also not be so high that it becomes difficult to make small adjustments in game, because that will cost you precision. It's really important that you find a good sensitivity as quickly as possible, because once you get used to a sensitivity and you change it, you'll have to readjust, and that will slow your improvement. Don't be afraid to change it right now if it's not really a good sensitivity, but just don't change it after that. You probably know the importance of high frames per second when playing first-person shooters. That's why you need to prioritize high frames over good graphics if you want to get good. It doesn't mean that you have to use the lowest possible settings if you have a beast computer, of course, but try to make sure that the number of frames per second you have is at least higher than the refresh rate of your monitor. So if you game on a Bliat toaster or a real PC Nagui, maybe lower your settings. I've also put some links in the description to some videos that can help you boost your PC's performance overall. If you've come this far into the video, it must mean that you're serious about improving, right? So why are you not subscribed yet? I know you've seen this image before, but come on, this must be the most embarrassing one you've ever seen, right? So make sure you subscribe for more quality content. Also, congratulations, you've made it past the boring stuff. Now let's get into aim trainers, practice routines, and all that good stuff. In a Valorant match, you spend most of your time not actually aiming. That's why it takes a very long time to get good aim when you're only playing Valorant. And that is why aim trainers are so crucial. I'm sure you've at least heard of them. Trainers like Kovaaks or Aim Labs are the most popular ones right now. I think these are the ones that you should also consider. Both are good and they do essentially the same thing, but they have some differences that are important to recognize. First of all, Aim Labs is free, so if you're just starting out with aim trainers, you should probably use Aim Labs. Kovaaks, on the other hand, costs some money. Although it's not a lot, if you buy it and then never use it again, it's a waste. The reason why you might buy Kovaaks instead of using Aim Labs is because there are many more scenarios that you can use than in Aim Labs. Okay, in order to find a good training routine for you, I want you to decide for yourself how long you're gonna practice your aim every day. This could be 15 minutes, an hour, even 2 hours if you're feeling crazy, but I think that 30 minutes is a good starting point. Now you need to find some scenarios that train both your tracking aim and your flicking aim. So if you use Aim Labs, here's a routine that I suggest you use. The first scenario that's great for improving and is also a lot of fun is Grid Shot. It's very good for practicing small flick shots. The second scenario would be Reflex Shot. This is a variation of Grid Shot where there's only one ball on your screen at a time. This one's very good for, well, you guessed it, training your reflexes. Both your reaction speed and your accuracy are being trained at the same time, so it's a very effective exercise. The third and last scenario is 6-shot. Here accuracy is more important than speed because the targets are very small, so you'll have to be very precise while also maintaining a good pace. If you use Kovaaks, then I have a great practice routine for you that I personally also use. There are 5 scenarios in it, and all of them together have everything you need to get incredible aim. The first scenario is Tile Frenzy. It's probably one of the more common ones that people use, and it's very much the same as Grid Shot in Aim Labs, except here the targets also move a little, making it a bit more difficult and realistic. The second scenario is one wall, one target. This scenario trains both your reaction time and long flicks. It's pretty difficult to do fast and accurate, but it's really worth it. The third scenario is Close Long Strafe Invincible. Honestly, I really hate this one because I suck at it. I find it super difficult because first of all, it just goes really fast, and second of all, the exercise takes a lot of focus for a very long time. The fourth scenario is 1 wall, 6 targets small. This scenario is great for practicing your accuracy. The targets are super small, and I highly suggest you try to go for accuracy over speed on this one, and then slowly build up your speed. The fifth and last exercise is probably one that you're gonna get the most out of. It's called 1 wall, 5 targets pasu, or something like that. There are 5 targets on your screen and they all move in a random direction. So the way I practice all of these is by setting the randomized tab to totally random. This makes the session way less boring, and I think it also helps with getting better results across the board. If you do the routines I just gave you consistently, I can guarantee that you'll improve. Last but not least, no matter how much you practice, you need to improve your aim in Valorant and not in the aim trainers. The aim trainers are just a way to speed up the progress in Valorant, so keep playing Valorant as well. Don't focus solely on the aim trainers, as they're not the only thing that's important. Thanks for watching, I hope this helped. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.